Hello and welcome to another video. And in this one is going to be a short one, and it will actually end with a question that we will be discussing an answer to in our lecture. An interesting feature of oligopoly is the fact that strategic interaction between players is possible. In plain English, what does that mean? You have a competitive market, let's say restaurants or farming or whatever. Interaction between players is not possible simply because there are too many of them. All farmers in New Zealand cannot possibly collude in order to fix the price. In case of a monopolist, interaction is irrelevant since it's only just one player. But in case of an oligopoly, when we have only a very small numbers of big players, look, the most recent story that no doubt most of you have heard about, foodstuffs against progressive duopoly in our grocery market, that is a perfect example. Strategic interaction is possible. It doesn't mean that it's going to happen, and I will explain with my little example right now. But that, in my opinion, makes it the most interesting form of industrial organization to analyze. Now, the example that I'm going to give you right now, on the face value of it, has nothing to do with economics. It is called a prisoner's dilemma. Some of you, no doubt, have watched the movie called Beautiful Mind with Russell Crowe in it. It's the story of a Nobel Prize winning economist, John Nash, who has actually formalized what we call game theory. And the example that I'm going to give you right now is called prisoner's dilemma. Why is it called prisoner's dilemma? Well, the backstory is this. Let's say we have two people. Well, normally I would use the real names of people in class. Here, let's call them Jack and Jill. They rob a bank. The problem is they get caught. And they are interrogated in separate cells. That is critically important. They are interrogated in separate cells. They cannot know what the other person is saying or doing. So let me outline this game for you. So we have this game matrix. We have Jack here, and we have Jill. I will circle Jill, and everything for Jill will be circled. They have two options when they are being interrogated at the police station. They can either confess or they can deny. Same for Jill. It's a symmetric game. Deny. If they both confess, they each get 5 years in jail. So Jill gets -5. Again, her number is circled just for the ease of exposition. Jack also gets -5. If they both deny the crime, let's assume that police only have circumstantial evidence to convict them, and they can only really convict them on a lesser charge. So let's say in this example, they each get 2 years in jail. All right? If, and this is where it gets interesting, if Jack confesses and Jill denies, Jack gets a plea bargain with police and gets off with home detention, no jail. Jill gets the book thrown at her. Since it's the symmetric game, same applies. If Jill confesses, she gets off free. Jack will get 10 years. Now, this is the question. And this is something that we will be analyzing in class. If you're in Jack's shoes, what are you going to do?